Welcome to Dude RV. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. And of course, say it with me, you got here just in time. That's right, just in time, because it's Friday and it's time for another edition of Friday's Finds. I'm out here on the beautiful patio for all you background watchers. They're actually painting inside the structure. They're painting. We're getting close. There's a couple guys in there measuring countertops too. Nothing I can do to help them, so I'm gonna show you some stuff. We're kind of doing a around the house edition of Friday's Finds. Got several interesting products that you would have, that you're gonna want to have around your house. We're gonna do it right here on the table. You see, I already started working on one. I did the unboxing 2 weeks ago. The weather hasn't been favorable for that, but you'll get to see it. There's all that mess right there. so we'll be jumping back and forth. Meanwhile, let's open some boxes. Y'all know how I like watching my birds. In case you didn't know, I like having birds around. I got bird feeders all over the place. And some of the coolest bird feeders I've had the pleasure of working with are the kind with cameras. And when, I'm not even gonna try. When these folks reached out to me, I said, oh yeah, I like working with those. They have sent us a smart bird feeder. I just hope I'm smart enough to use it. And it kind of implies that it's a hummingbird feeder, which is even better because the hummingbirds are here in force. Very well packaged. If you have someone in your family that likes hummingbirds, these are awesome gifts because you can actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. These are great gifts. Oh, I'm liking that design. It's solar powered too. I like the integrated solar panel. Nice big tray. Although that's not looking like a hummingbird feeder though, is it? We got a mounting bracket. Yeah, so you'd put like an ear of corn or something on there. So that's for the hummingbird. Not very much hummingbird solution. It would help if I put you down there where you can see it. So that goes in there like so. And then we have a perch, like so. What else is in here? In this bag of goodies. So we have a warranty. Let me read some literature, figure it out, and then we'll come back and see how it works. That means time to open another box. You ready to open another box? This one comes to us from Innova Globe. Innova Globe. At least it's one I can pronounce. This is actually a two-part box, but the other part, well, you'll see. Do you have a generator? Do you have a portable generator that you need to protect? That's what this is. This is a generator. This is the Gen Armor. Power anytime, anywhere. Look out. We got power coming. There we go. There we go. We're making progress. We're making progress. Voila! Installation manual. Those are always helpful. Glad they include that. some metal rods. We've got a very heavy duty canvas skirt. Looks like some assembly required. Why do I do this to myself? Because I like it. All right. There it is. So I gotta read the big manuals. There's what it looks like. So this is the adapter kit that is specific to my generator that I will be putting this on. More hardware. This is going to be a bit of a project here. Okay. We need to open another box. This counts as one box. So we're 3 in. So while I'm figuring out where we're going to go next, let's open a box 2 weeks ago. Somebody sent me a box. I don't know who. Maybe they'll be inside. Kind of like Christmas. Let's look at what's in it. That looks to me like an airless sprayer. Oh, very interesting. Cordless airless sprayer. I don't know how it goes together. We have 2 parts. That looks kind of like a battery. Right there, okay. I don't have a battery. Interesting. I gotta go find and see if I have a battery that'll fit that. So now it makes sense what I'm doing over there and what all this stuff is over here. We're painting. Not my favorite activity. But so far, I'm happier not having a brush in my hand. So let's open a fun box. This is one I was excited when they presented it to me because I got some cool ideas for it. It comes to us from Sunlinko Lighting. Sunlinko Lighting. This is an LED matrix panel. It's a digital sign. Nice long cord. Look at that's a long cord right there. And then we have a remote. Got pre-programmed with some graphics already. I'm not sure what that's for. And then we have our instruction manual. Doesn't look like much right now. I gotta learn how to use it. Let's see if we have a picture so y'all know what to expect. I guess you're just gonna have to wait till I get it going because there's no picture. Adhesive tape, long cord, remote, everything we need to have fun. But see, there's a bunch of LEDs right there. Okay. We're moving right along. When companies have products that none of the other creators will touch because they don't know what to do with it, they don't have any use for it, who do they reach out to? Dude RV, because I'll make it happen. This one is very interesting. 24 inches, my goodness. It's a 24-inch LED pancake light. This big box. So there's no flicker, dust-proof design, easy cleaning, easy installation, energy saving, 120-degree angle, and a long life. That, my friends, is one large light. Shouldn't be too difficult for us to put that to light that up. Oh, that's handy right there. So that you can hang it. Here. What are you doing looking down there? We're up here now. See? It hangs like that. And there's just 2 wires. And you can set this, it's adjustable. So there's 3 different temperatures. There's a 3,000 Kelvin, 45,000 Kelvin, and an 8,000 Kelvin. Wow, that's a big old light. So, I gotta find a way to display it. Let me ponder upon that. So I gotta go read instructions and come up with ways to demo these products. Already have ideas. You know me, that's what I do. I come up with creative, and I just had a bing, that's how I'm gonna do it. So I better go to work. So the OK Welder paint sprayer, it's a pretty comprehensive kit. The one thing it does not include is a battery, and it utilizes the standard DeWalt battery. I don't have DeWalt tools, but I did find that there are batteries available on Amazon. You'll need to find a charger for that. It takes a 20 volt. So the kit itself includes the machine, the pump, the nozzle, so this blows air through here, and it picks up a siphon because you have the reservoir, and then there's 5 different nozzles, so you can apply 5 different types of products. You also have an extra air filter, cleaning tools, O-rings, and a funnel. The spray pattern is adjustable, so we're going to start with this one. Connects like that, and then we put our battery in place like that, and then the reservoir fits on here like so. Now they do also include a pair of gloves, but I don't know if these are going to work too well on my big old hands. And yeah, this just doesn't stay on. They'll help keep your hand clean, but they're the fingers are just way too short for my hands. Yappy will be able to use these. Okay, now we need to put some liquid in here and explore the possibilities. And then I'll be doing some painting. So your nozzle's rotatable, so you can get a up and down or a side to side pattern, a vertical versus horizontal. In my test phase, I ran out of primer paint. So I gotta get some more. I'll be back. I have a demo light set up. Now, it had to be short. I'm too tall. But here's the light. That's at the highest temperature. We'll be back after dark to see how bright that actually is. That's kind of cool. Very, very indirect. Very indirect. I'm getting all geeky about the bird feeder. This is one of the better ones that I've worked with. First off, it has the integrated solar panel. Second off, I don't. Second off, what is that? Anyway, it's an inductive charge. I don't have to mess with the cable, and it's held in place with a magnet. How cool is that? Of course, I haven't figured out how I'm supposed to put bird seed in this, I guess. I haven't read any instructions. I just picked it up and I'm like, oh, I got a cable. Where does that go? Anyway, let me keep working with it. I just got excited when I saw the magnet. I didn't say it. I don't have to say it. It's a thing. There's an app that connects to this LED sign, and it does so much. What I did here, I've just typed in on this tab right here. I typed in what I wanted it to say, and then I went in and there's a... It already has pre-programmed settings that you can use. Let's do some pink eyes right there. Hit the down arrow. Look at us. We can change that. That quick. I mean, this is such a neat thing. We can go over here and we got this for if you want to have this set up in your rear view mirror, you can like, hey, please wait. And let's do Santa Claus. Let's do jet riding Santa Claus. There you go, hey. That is so cool. And they're like these little LED lights in here. Now I did find that this surf is like super tacky. So if you lay this down so this is tacky, and I found it was a little difficult to clean. Cool is that? This is, I was just messing around with it this afternoon, trying to figure it out. Please wait. Boom, jet car. The car is reversing. And then here comes Santa Claus. This would be a great gift. You should give this to any old guy, or any young guy, any guy is gonna like this. So that should be a gift consideration. All right, let's see how bright this light really is. Dusk. Oh, wow! A lot of light. Of course it is. It's 2 feet in circumference. That's bright. Now I do have this set at the highest Kelvin setting. It will actually be a little different color, temperature. If we were to move it into the other 2, I guess I can do that. Let's see if I can do that. The lowest. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Kind of like sunshine. And that's kind of like dusk. That one's kind of cool for being on the patio. Let's see if I get it to snap back into place. Whoops. I kind of like that. Of course, with it being as dark as it is, let's go over here. With it being as dark as it is, this is going to make a substantial difference in any environment that's totally dark. This is really cool though, because that is like that's the biggest light fixture I think I know it's the biggest one I've ever worked with. Possibly the largest flat pancake size can light, down light that I've ever seen. That's awesome. That's a whole lot of light. Come down here this morning to do the Gen Armor generator protector. And one of the things I thought I needed to show you this. It comes with the right tools. You don't have to have a toolkit to use to put that together. No tool. You got the tools you need to do the job. So let me do the job. Step 1 is complete. I have the elevated brackets put on it, and I'm kind of excited about that because I don't have to bend over quite so far, and I can actually balance it a little better. So yeah. Now comes the bigger project. The lots of assembly required. Be back. Better when you flip it over, or this one. Now, if you have a black one, what you want to note is how the corner pieces lay over. Okay. I hate having parts left over. You always wonder, did I miss a step? I have some bolts left over, but I don't have any more bolt holes. So we have the Gen Armor installed. And to utilize it, you have to pull up. We fold up. To use this to operate the generator, we fold up 3 sides. Now there are wind flaps here. So if you're storing the generator for the season, you don't even have to take this off. Convenient hooks right there. So the 3 sides you want to leave open for operation, the 2 ends and the back. That way, your front is covered. Your electrical panel is not exposed to the weather. In my case, now you could just park the generator just like that and store it. But since this is not bolted to the generator, only the extensions are clamped onto the handles of the generator. So putting this away for me, for the season, all I have to do is remove the cover, remove the gen armor cover. That top frame is only held in place with these Velcro straps. So that makes it very convenient for me to fold this cover up, the gen armor cover, and put it in my building. I think it's a genius idea. You can't go wrong with this, you can't go wrong with the gen armor generator cover, protecting your generator from the elements. That's a Dude RV approved product right there. All right, well, now we need to go see if we caught some bird footage. The bird feeder, I really like that one. I've worked with several of these. I like this one because it gives you the ability to attract hummingbirds, woodpeckers, whatever else. It has a squirrel chasing alarm, so that you can keep the squirrels from eating the bird seed, and they have been just invading. It operates with an app. It's called HiBirds. It is available. This app is available on the Play Store, and we can go in here and look at the history by going into the SD card. You can also store, you can go into the app and you can have voice settings, share the video recording, how long you want it to be, you have night vision, notification, detection. Here's the squirrel drive is on. I really like that bird camera. That's pretty cool. Brings in all kinds of birds. It's sensitive enough that it actually detects the honeybees going after the hummingbird nectar. That's quite impressive. The app is quite simple to use. You know, there's a little bit of a learning curve, but if you've worked with any camera app, it's very simple. It's more simple than some of the others that I've worked with. But anyway, this video's running real long. We're at, what, 25 minutes or so right now, and that's quite a bit longer. I didn't, I actually had a couple of other products I was going to put in here, but then I realized that, wow, this is a long video. So, that'll be for another day. Now, all of these items can be found on Amazon. Being the gracious host that I am, I will provide you with purchase opportunities. First one will be in the card above, and that will take you to the Friday's Finds shopping list on the Dude RV Gear Recommendations Amazon page. Your business is most appreciated. That link will be in the description below, as well as individual product links. If you don't want to mess with the Friday's Finds shopping list and you want to get a generator cover or a bird camera feeder, the link will be down in the description below. The vendors would truly appreciate you paying a visit to their page. That makes me look good, and they tend to send me more stuff to do videos on, so you have some content to watch and cool stuff to purchase. With that being said, I do appreciate you stopping by, and if this is your first visit to the Dude RV Friday's Finds show, thank you. and for staying with me to this point. I really appreciate it. I know your time's valuable, and the fact that you're still here, I appreciate that investment. If you've not already, I'd be most honored if you'd consider clicking on the subscribe button. That really helps a small channel to grow. And for those of you who have been following along, I do appreciate the support. Thank you. It keeps me motivated to keep producing content. And for our patrons, your generosity is truly a blessing. Thank you. You guys rock! All right, y'all come back now. You here? I'll see you on Sunday. We're gonna do some scale railology this next coming Sunday. This upcoming Sunday. Scale railology.